Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning into the podcast series Fortnite Talks with KDB. I'm KDB, and in this podcast series, we'll be discussing everything you need to know about Fortnite, so keep on listening. Hi, everyone. Thanks for listening to the fourth episode of Fortnite Talks with KDB. Today is a very special podcast episode because the arrival of Season 8 has finally come. It was released last night. It is now 9:18 a.m. I did go to bed early last night because I'm old and I need sleep. Not really old, I'm just lame. And then I woke up early, went to work, and now I have a little time before class to get a game in. And today's podcast is pretty different because I just want to start off by doing a one game reaction podcast and then walking through the battle pass and some of the challenges and just talking about everything that's come up now. In season 7, I did the overtime challenges to get the free battle pass, so I was lucky enough to not have to pay for that. But after doing a quick walkthrough of the battle pass, I'm extremely, I mean, my my first reaction at this point is that I'm extremely disappointed. I feel very let down. Uh, yeah, we're gonna hop into more of that in just a bit. All you need to know is I'm pretty disappointed. I did only play one game, so that's what we're going off of. I didn't get to explore the whole map. It's just the immediate changes I saw, some cool stuff. And next episode, we're going to dive more deep in, go in more in depth, and go over maybe some patch notes and stuff like that. So to start off, I said we were going to walk through the battle pass. I said I was disappointed, and boy, am I. So when you did the overtime challenges in season 7 to get the free season 8 battle pass, you unlocked 5 free tiers as well. So I'm looking at it here now. I'm on my Xbox. We're just going to go through it all. And so the first tier, it looks like you unlock 2 outfits. You get Blackheart, who's a legendary skin, and then Hybrid, who's a legendary skin as well. Hybrid, he does kind of have like a dragon-esque appearance. And then on the other hand, we have, who's this guy again? What did I just call him? Bear with me. Blackheart. And he's like a pirate. So I did notice the main aesthetic is kind of like pirates this season. That's what they're really focusing deeply on. That kind of did go hand in hand with my aquatic theory that there was going to be a lot more water, and it kind of just does enhance that. So the pirate outfit's cool. I don't like that it's the first thing you unlock. I guess that's typical though. So whatever. The next tier 2, we get XP boost by 10%. And then legendary next season bonus, you get. And then obviously, I'm not going to talk about loading screens and like certain emotes because let's be honest, they're pretty boring. I mean, in free V-Bucks, like I'm not really going to walk it through. I am going to talk about wrapping paper, wrappings for the guns and whatnot, and the weapons and ATVs, whatever. I'm again disappointed in that as well. The trails are cool, I guess, but again, who really gets super excited over those? Like I'm saying, I'm just mostly going to be focusing on the stuff that everybody wants, which is usually skins. I am going to talk about wrapping just because it's kind of worthwhile at the moment, and maybe some backpacks and anything that really piques my interest. So the first 5, 6 tiers you'll unlock. You don't really get much. Like I said, you get those 2 outfits I just spoke about. You get some XP boost. You get a loading screen, emote, V-Bucks, 100 V-Bucks. So that's what I have right now. And you get 1 rare wrap. And it is a tropical pineapple kind of looking theme, palm tree theme. It's pretty boring. It has like a teal or turquoise lining and then like a gold palm tree base. I don't really know who wants that. I personally don't think I'd ever use that. I don't see many of Fortnite's players wanting to use it. It just seems really boring. And that's that. Then we got some more like of those weird spray paint things. Again, not too interested. And on tier 7, you unlock a new back bling, which is Cobra. It's part of the Snake Pit set. you're the king of serpents or whatnot. I think that also goes in, like I said, dragons. It seems like a lot of dragons and lizards and stuff, or snakes, like those kind of reptiles are pretty popular this season as well. So I'm sure that's an aspect of the theme. It's a pretty cool backpack. It's nothing super special. It kind of gives me like ancient Egypt vibes in a way. I do kind of like it. It looks really cool right now. The skin I have on is the all black Lynx outfit. She's like personally my favorite at the moment, and it does kind of look cool with her. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like this backpack, it is gold, so it looks pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. It's so pathetic, but it does look kind of cool. And then moving up again, just more XP, more V Bucks, loading screens, an Ahoy Matey music. It just sounds like it came out of Pirates of the Caribbean. It's part of the Scallywag set. So it seems like Scallywags is a whole new set going on, just like how we had Lynx and other people last season. One of the gliders, we have the first one you unlock, which is on, I want to say, was that like 15? Yep. So on tier 15, you unlock a new glider. It's called Sky Serpents. It's part of the Snake Pit set. And then again, it's just two kind of gold cobras. So it kind of matches the backpack. Again, kind of going along with that Snake Pit theme. Now in tier 14, right below that, there is one emote and just someone waving. Again, very boring. Like, why even bother? Then we got some more stuff. Moving on to the next slide of stuff, we got XP coins. Again, you get a new dog. You get a hand-carved best friend as a backpack. It's just like a wooden dog. It's pretty stupid. Pets were cool, like, the first day they came out. But over time, I just feel like they look stupid. I feel like they could have done so much more with that idea. Um, then now we're moving into like St. Patrick's Day theme. I guess they are. Like I said last season, they do play off a lot of holidays that are happening in the real world at that time. And obviously, I didn't know if they were going to do St. Patrick's Day because I feel like I don't know if it's that popular in other parts of the world as much it is in like America and I'm sure like Ireland. But they are doing it, and obviously we all know, by the way, that Fortnite is played globally, so I don't know for other people if they're going to be like, what's the point of this? But it is like a flying clover set. It looks kind of cool. I don't know. There is a green clover set apparently, and it's I think they called it Lucky Landing. Have a lucky landing. It's the Clover's Contrail. It's pretty cool, but again, nothing I'm like dying to unlock. There's really no motivation for me to get that high in the tiers because I don't like half of this stuff. Trying to see on 22, there seems to be something kind of cool. Oh my god, if I can like get to it, every time I try to hit up, it like disappears and I'm getting cranky. Oh my god, I'm not a morning person. Okay, yeah, so you get another back bling on level 22, tier 22, whatever. And it kind of is like, I don't know what you call like ancient, like royal backpack looking. I don't know. You can, oh, interesting, unlock the mystery. It's reactive. It's a reactive black back bling, blah blah blah. A reactive black back bling. I cannot say back bling that changes style based on the number of chests opens in a match. So that's actually pretty cool. I guess I am excited to unlock it, not because I think it looks cool, but because I want to see how that works. Now in 23, we get the next skin after tier like 1. And her name is, hello, what are we going to call you? You are Sidewinder. And she's part of the Snake Pit set. She kind of just looks like a female Indiana Jones. Nothing, again, I mean, unless she looks cool as like time goes on in different phases. But she's pretty boring, not cool. It is still really early on. We're only in the first quarter of the whole battle pass, so nothing interesting. Again, we go into more tiers, V-Bucks as we move on. I'm just going to say that 100 times because obviously it keeps like, I feel like every 10 things. There is a 4-leaf clover emoticon. I said emoticons are boring, so we're not going to really focus on it, but I do think it's interesting. That is obviously a little bit because of St. Patrick's Day, some little thrown in thing there. And then we have another wrap when we get to 28, and it's called Driftwood. It's part of the Scallywag set, and I don't like this wrap because I feel like it looks so much like another wrap they released last season. I'm trying to find the name of it. It's called the Carbon and Gold. It looks just like the Carbon and Gold wrap. It's just pretty boring. I mean, if you have Carbon and Gold, I feel like the wraps they're cool. I do like them, but I feel like if you're going to be releasing a lot of them, you have to make them look very different from each other and not just small details, because at the end of the day, people don't notice the small details on the weapons. I feel like it's just bigger picture stuff. So essentially, it's boring. Like, what's the point of that? Some loading screens, who cares? And then we get another emote. It's conga. It's pretty cool, but again, I mean, they kind of get old really quickly. I do like conga. It's like whatever. Ooh, and on 30 we have a glider. It's called the Cinder Glider. Harnessed to do all the consuming flame, part of the Ashen Guard set. Don't really like it. It's boring. It's just red. And like has like a little bit of gold detailing. Again, I don't really like it. Moving on for the 100th time, V-Bucks XP, and then we get a woodsy pirate. So it's a backpack again with a little wooden dog, and he has an eye patch on and like a pirate scarf. So still pretty stupid. Now the contrail, we got another one. It's called Phantasm, and it kind of just looks like a lot of the other generic ones. It's part of the Scallywag set, and it is blue, has kind of like an electric smoky essence to it. 38, we get a new harvesting tool. It's called Snakebite. It's not that bad. It kind of reminds me of the drift harvesting tool. It's like has a pink blade and then a gold stick that looks like almost a snake detailing at the bottom. Again, it is cool, but nothing again that I'm dying to unlock. Once I have it, I might use it a few times, but it's definitely not my favorite. We got another glider. This one stinks. It is like. What do you want to call this one? It's called Lockstep. It's sort of the Key Force set, and it's just like two scarves like blowing in the wind, kind of. It's really lame. And then earlier too, I don't know if I said it, there was another glider, and it was just basically a pirate banner. It was so stupid. I can't even describe it. A lot of the gliders stink. I like the serpent one, but the rest of them pretty much stink. They're nothing I like. And then we get another wrap. It's called Sunprint. This one is cool. This is part of the Sun Soldier set. While aesthetically it's not my favorite, I do appreciate that it doesn't look like anything else they've released. It has kind of like a greenish, teal, orange pattern. So it is pretty obvious that it's not any of the older ones, or it's like just not a boring one. This one is pretty unique. So that's a cool thing, because like I said earlier, I feel like a lot of the wrapping paper is just starting to blend in with each other. And so like pretty boring. Now I'm on tier 46. There is another emote, and it's just of the girl yawning, and that's totally how I feel right now looking at this battle pass, because there's nothing interesting. Now we get to tier 47. I feel like every season there's that one outfit, that one skin that's just so stupid, and sometimes you like it and sometimes you don't. For a while we had, what was it, the guy in the llama that happened, the blow up llama. Like, that was ridiculous. Who's gonna play with that? Like, you're just gonna be so much more noticeable, and that can really be, you know, a disadvantage when you're playing. Like, why do you always want to be like super noticeable? And then last season, we had, who was it, what's he, the Yeti? I forgot what he was actually called, but he might have been called Yeti. He was pretty stupid looking. I did like him at first, but he is dumb. So now on 47 in season 8 we have Peely, and he is a banana, and he's actually a reactive skin. Now I don't know if reactive skins are new or what it is, because I've only been hearing about it this battle pass. This is the second thing. We had the backpack that was reactive when you open chests, and now Peely is reactive, and he ripens and changes color over time in a match. So I assume it's a banana. It looks like a banana meets a bug. So he's like yellow, and I'm sure by the end of the game he's gonna be like brown. So we'll see what happens there. Again, just more boring stuff. And then 52, we get another dog. This one is not wooden, or he could be a fox. I don't know what that is. Oh, it is, yeah. It's a pet. His name is Dodger. It says outfox the competition, so he is a fox. Clearly, I know my animals. And it's in like a cute little pink getup. I like when sometimes they add a little bit of like girly things, even though it's like 2019 and like we don't base everything off of like gender stuff. But let's be honest, it's more of a male audience who plays this game, and a lot of the stuff is more like boyish. But I do like when they throw in some pink stuff, because I'm a big fan of like pink and purple, and I like pretty stuff. And the fox is pretty pretty cute. So I might be using that, even though I do think the animals are pretty stupid. Now we get to 55. There's a new harvesting tool. It's called Lockpick, and it's part of the Key Force set. And it looks kind of dumb. I mean, it just looks like a lock, a little like key for a lock. It's kind of regal looking. It kind of goes on with the rest of the theme. We have like a lot of golds and like an ancient royalty. I guess it goes along with pirates. So it fits the theme. It's alright. Some people might like it. I can see people liking it personally, though for me, I don't know if I'd be using it all too much. Now we get to 58. After bypassing a lot of borings, we get to another contrail. It's lava, and I think that just plays into the volcano that is actually on the map that we'll get into in a little bit. We'll talk about that more next episode when I go into like do a very thorough like, you know, a thorough walkthrough of season 8. But again, I said this is just going to be a walkthrough this episode of the battle pass and like a first game reaction. Now, 60, we unlock a dragon scales wrap. It's yellow, it has scales, and it's lined with red. It's whatever. I wouldn't rush to use it. Now we get to 63, another emo, and it's just a person like fist pumping the air. So cool. 67, we get the fox in black in a backpack. And then 71, we get another outfit. She's an epic outfit. Her name's Ember. She's part of the Armed Guards, Ashen Guard set. She has flame hands. She kind of looks like Khaleesi meets an avatar, meets like, just has fire hands. So it's pretty cool. Again, it's hard to explain the theme, but it's like a lot of, I would say, a Game of Thrones meets Avatar meets Pirates of the Caribbean, just because pirates, I mean, and like ancient Egypt. Those are all the vibes I'm getting. So I guess if you combine all of them, that's the theme of this season. I don't know how exactly you would classify that, but I would say all of those elements are definitely thrown into this theme. Now, moving on, more boring stuff. At 77, we get a new wrap. It's tiger stripes. I like that. We have a zebra little banner. I think, I don't know what it's called, like I guess a banner on 72. I like how it looks, but it's pretty stupid, like who actually uses those. And I think that would have been a cool wrap. I do like the tiger stripes, but I feel like if they did a cheetah or zebra wrap, I would have been all over that because I love animal print. And tiger stripes are like, I don't know, I feel like cheetah or zebra would have looked way cooler, but this is a pretty cool wrap. I don't like that it's like, obviously it's green and, not green, orange and black because of tigers. But then it has like a green lining, which I just think looks pretty weird. So I don't like it. And I guess it kind of could be mistaken. It depends how it gets wrapped because I feel like it could be mistaken. Then it's that other orange and gold, orange and green wrap that I mentioned earlier that I said was unique, but now they're adding in more stuff because I feel like the weapons, it's so hard to see detail that the colors are all you really get out of it, unless there is like a very obvious big pattern that's like super contrasted from like the main color. Now we're on 79. Soon enough I can catch my breath. And it is an epic glider. It's called Booty Buoy. And it's pretty stupid. Hide your plunder in a parachute, part of the Scallywag set. It's just like a little mini pirate ship, I would say, with a pink octopus. That's your glider. I don't love it. It's pretty dumb. I feel like they make a lot of stupid gliders. They're either super boring or super stupid. Now, moving on, same old boring stuff, boring. And then we're at 83, we get another woodsy. It's a gold wooden dog. He's in a backpack, so fancy, so cool, whatever. Probably never going to use him. Now we're on 85, and we have a new contrail. It's called Ballistics. It's like a bullet, what's it called? They bullet, like, I don't really, like, know a lot about guns, but, like, you know when you have, like, those, whole like ammo rolls, it's like an ammo roll that's like blowing in the wind, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I guess it goes cool with the game. Then 87, we unlock another epic outfit, and he is called Master Key. Unlock your true potential. The key lies within. It's part of the Key Force set, and it kind of just looks like a ninja from like ancient time. I'm getting like serious like ninja kind of like ancient Asia-esque vibes. So again, I don't really know how all these themes are like playing into each other, but they do mesh well. Now we get another, ooh, you could unlock on 92 the Star Power track. Now, my boyfriend has the Star Power dance, so I do like that song. But now you can have the Star Power music as your lobby music, which I like. So that's pretty cool. Then 93, we have the Fox, but it's in a camo print. It's whatever. 95, and this is so pathetic. You get an emote at tier 95. So once you get really high up, you expect like very cool stuff. The emote at 95 is a girl playing with a hula hoop. Like, how stupid and lame is that? Like, if I got to tier 95, give me something worthwhile. And now 98. Ooh, this is actually really cool. You get a gemstone wrap, and it's purple and kind of has like a gemish pattern on it. It's part of the 24K set. I really like it. It's a rare wrap. Wow. Why does that have to be at 98? Like I said, like obviously the higher you get, the cooler stuff you want, but I really like that wrap. So I totally would. Obviously, I always try to get to tier 100 because it's just like, well, it's kind of cool. It makes myself feel important and powerful, even though there's absolutely no importance or power to that. But I really like it. And then 99, we get to Master Key Mask, so it's just an upgraded level of the Master Key I just spoke about, kind of that Asian-esque ninja ancient time outfit. And the mask actually kind of looks like a dragon, so it is pretty cool. And now tier 100, it's a legendary outfit, Lux. She's part of the 24K set, and I really like her. She does deserve to be the highest level. I feel like in past seasons she would have been like a mid-tier, early level skin, but I do like her a lot. She's pretty funky. She just looks tough, and she has like really pretty eyes, which I know sounds so creepy and stupid, but like I like having pretty girls as my character. I mean, like whatever, or something cool looking. I don't know if that's creepy, but whatever. I like it. So now we're just gonna move into the next part, which is like my immediate game reaction. I must have gotten top 50 because I just saw I did a challenge. So I got into top 50. I played for a little bit. I landed by what did they call it? It basically took over Lazy Link. Now it's like a little river. I forgot even what they call it because I said this is just first reaction. I'm not going to do an in-depth, super like researched explanation of season 8. It's just my immediate reaction. And I'm so mad they got rid of Lazy Links. I did not predict that. They turned it into Lazy Lake. I don't know. It's something. It's a play on like lazy links, but then with a river or like a body of water. And that has pirate ships on it. I only landed at the pirate ship and like stayed in that area. I noticed they took out Wailing Woods, and it's kind of meshed the area of Wailing Woods and Lazy Links into like that pirate ship water zone. And I did notice another thing I did notice when I was trying to land by something new but also get a good glimpse of the map. And they kept the whole frozen over area, the whole iceberg area, which I totally did not expect. I was almost for certain, if you listened to my previous podcast, that they were going to melt the water, and they didn't. And it just seems that it's still there. So I'm going to go and inspect that area later on. We're going to play some more games. And in the next couple hours, I'm going to figure out like what the whole tea is. I'm going to try to land everywhere. I'm going to read up about a lot of stuff, and we're going to find out what happens. That's my immediate take. The pirate ship was pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of the Viking ship, but has like construction-wise, like build-wise, it does look a lot. Obviously, the Viking ship, they're both ships, but there is that big pirate essence, and I feel like the chests also fit in really cool. They just look 10 times cooler because they're on a pirate ship, so that was pretty interesting. But again, that's my immediate reaction. I am a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, hopefully there's some cool game add-ins that I just didn't know about, because obviously I didn't make that far, that we'll talk about. I'm going to play some mobile games as well, so I'm going to update it on my mobile app. So it's pretty stinky, but we'll see. Again, thank you for listening to episode 4. Make sure you stay tuned for episode 5. We're going to go just super in depth, and it's going to be awesome. So I hope you all have a good time playing in season 8, and let me know what you think. And again, we'll see you guys soon.